Amazing body language attraction tricks instantly captivate women. Today, we are showing you the 10 amazing body language attraction tricks to attract women. Plus, because we want you to be sure that your body language isn't sending off the wrong signs, we're also showing you the one huge body language mistake that instantly turns women off. These tricks are powerful, because they work to instantly attract women. And, the best part about them is that most aren't hard to implement, because, really, most of them aren't complicated. They're simple, small changes, that have a big impact. 10 Side up. One thing that guys don't often think about, is how they position themselves when they're talking to, or even just looking at, a woman. Think about it like this: if you're talking to a woman and standing directly in front of her, does that really seem like something that would make her comfortable? Not really, right? Even though it's important to convey confidence in your stance, a girl isn't going to care about your confidence if you just make her uncomfortable. So instead of aggressively positioning yourself directly in front of a woman, start by talking to her from an angle off to her side and letting her move to be in front of you. 9 Hack your height. It's true. On average, most women like guys who are taller. But what they don't tell you, is that they're also instinctively drawn to guys with confident and strong posture. Because while they may like height, one thing that they dislike no matter how tall a guy is when a guy holds himself in a weak and unconfident way. Now that doesn't mean you should try to strut around like Conor McGregor, but if you make a conscious effort to lift your chest, relax your shoulders and hold your head up high, you'll appear taller and there's no chance women won't take notice. 8 Unshield. One thing you see from a lot of unconfident guys, is a tendency to close off their posture. There are a lot of ways guys might do this, but most commonly, crossed arms or holding something like a drink in front of them, serve as surprisingly strong signals to everybody that they'd rather not talk. See, women subconsciously see this as a sort of shield blocking you from them. So unless you want to send extremely conflicting signals to women you approach, trying to refrain from blocking off your body with your hands when you talk to them. 7 Make sure your face and body say the same thing. All too often when a guy is talking to a girl, his face and mouth will be saying one thing, while his body will be saying he's a nervous wreck. And when that happens, it's something girls pick up on instantly. So if you're trying to convey confidence, pay attention to what your body is doing from the neck down, and physically turn your whole body towards the girl you're flirting with. Want an easy way to accomplish this? Start by simply turning your shoulders to face her. 6 Show your bias. Not only do ladies know that guys check them out, but in the right time and the right place, they are looking for it and hoping guys do. If this sounds like a nice guy problem, it is. Nice guys will go places where girls expect guys to be a little more open, a little more forward, and instead of showing their intentions, they end up looking out of place by not making a move. But here's what to do instead. First of all, remember that in certain social situations, girls want a guy to be flirtatious. After that, let the girl you're interested in see you checking her out, and smile when she does. 5 Fight the fidget. A guy that is constantly moving about and fidgeting will be seen as nervous and out of control. This isn't the vibe you want to give off as a first impression. Because it's so widespread, a guy who makes controlled, collected movements will automatically lure women his way. Here's how you can start practicing. Think about James Bond. Seriously? You think you see that guy fidget? Slowing down your movements convey directness because they are more calculated and have purpose. You'll appear more certain and it'll show everyone around that you are more comfortable in your environment, and it helps to create a bit of intrigue and mystery. However, just remember not to slow down too much. You don't want to be seen as the weird guy that moves in slow motion. How weird is that? 4. Fix yourself. Here's another across-the-room trick you can do to get girls coming your way. Ladies notice everything you do, no matter how small or insignificant you might think it is. She will notice if you're fixing your clothes when you're around her, and doing this will easily signify that you are interested in her simply because you are grooming yourself to ensure you stand out and appear attractive. Not only does it show her that you care about your appearance, but it also keeps her from guessing if you are interested or not. And that's the whole point. So don't be afraid to let her see you fixing your hair or straightening your shirt for her. If it comes across naturally, she can only be flattered that you're trying to look your best for her. 3. Space out. Even though we're evolved, we're still guided by some pretty primitive social dynamics. And one of the most ancestral behaviors is taking up space. Now we know what you're thinking. No, not manspreading. All we're talking about is taking up a little slice, the small bit of territory that you need to be comfortable. There are two halves to this that women notice. First, they'll notice that you did not try to dominate and take more than you need. As fun as that might be, 9/10 women are not gonna like it. The flip side, though, is that they also want to see that you kept enough space to be comfortable. And that part of it is extremely important. So put your keys and phone on the table, lean back in your seat, and don't shrink into a space that's too small for you. It's not rude, and as simple as it seems, this sends a clear signal of cooperation and confidence that women can't look away from. 2. Check the time. Was this one a surprise? Well, stick with us because this body language trick actually has a simple, but huge benefit. By checking the time on your wristwatch, it makes her subconsciously think that you have other, better, places to be. Now, this was one of my favorites tricks from our How to Get Your Crush to Like You video, because women, like everyone else, wants what they can't have. And so, as soon as you look at your watch, she'll unconsciously want you to stay. Pretty cool, right? It's one of those basic, psychological triggers that we as humans can't prevent. Plus, as an added bonus, wearing a watch, like one of the amazing one, win the most important flirting game. What game? The eye contact game. It's about immediately accomplishing 2 important steps, showing you're not afraid, and letting her know that she's in charge. Here's how it works. At first glance, hold eye contact for as long as possible, but before she looks away, you look away first. For best results, you'll probably need to learn to do this automatically. But without a doubt, this intriguing eye contact trick does wonders to get a girl's attention and put her at ease. Want more flirting tricks to make flirting dramatically easier? We got ya! In conclusion, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click and subscribe. And while you're here, why not check out these other awesomely informative videos? Thanks for watching.